Welcome once again. It's time for Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present to you a very highly recommended book. And the book that I'm featuring today is Blood Atonement by S.M. Freedman. This is published by Dundurn, and it retails for $22.99. This is a most fascinating book. S.M. Freedman was a private investigator in Vancouver. And she really knows how to write a book. It's well researched, and there are elements of fact along with the fiction. The book revolves around a girl by the name of Grace DeRoche, and she at one time had a very happy childhood, and then she went to the Brigham Mormon compound. It was a fundamentalist type church. It was a compound, and you could say it was a cult-like setting in many ways. There were many children there, and they were subjected to not so good things. Let's just say there were assaults there, and finally Grace and 9 other children escaped the compound, and they were known as the Brigham 10. And so the book intersperses between past and present, before she went to the compound, when she was in the compound, and many years after the compound. Now, the children, once they were, escaped from the compound, most of them went into foster homes. And a lot of them had psychological problems because of what they experienced behind the closed doors of the, Brigham compound. So Grace has DID, dissociative identity disorder, and she has a service dog with her as well to help her cope doing everyday things. But what happens now is many of the children who are now adults that she left the compound with, they are suddenly dying. Now, it appears at first glance that it was possibly suicide, but as one looks deeper into it, apparently murder could have been involved. Now, a detective, Bo Brunelli, looks into the deaths, and he also looks at Grace as well too, because she was the one that brought the children, when they were children of course, out of the compound. So he thinks there is a relationship between her and the dead people. Now they're adults, and so he suspects her. But he's also compassionate at times toward what the people went through. And Grace still, to this very day, fights her, identity issues. It's just like she is, a split personality in many ways because of what she experienced at the compound. But it's a fascinating book. You feel so much warmth and empathy toward Grace and her bravery in what she did, finally escaping, bringing 9 other children with her to freedom. And so now they're suffering because of what happened behind closed doors. So the question is are people from the compound coming to silence them now that they're adults for what they experienced and what they are telling others? So the book is very complex in many, many ways, and you will be totally enthralled by the way S.M. Freedman writes this book. She's an excellent author. She's written many books before, and she is definitely an author you should look out for. So Blood Atonement by S.M. Freedman is the book that I am very highly recommending this time out. So if you do purchase it, please let me know if you do agree with my review. I think you will, because it's an exceptional book that looks at the church, looks at cults, and looks at what happens to people who are behind those closed doors. So thank you again for watching my video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. I will be back very soon with another excellent book. So until that time, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Thanks again, and bye for now.